The loneliness of single motherhood. Nights that break your soul. The house is quiet. Too quiet. The kids are asleep. The chaos is paused. But this is when the hardest part begins. The part no one sees. No noise. No hugs. No partner to whisper, "You did great today." Just a woman sitting alone in a dark room, trying not to fall apart. This is the loneliness of single motherhood. And tonight? It's breaking her soul. The silence that screams. The nights hit different when you're a single mom. During the day there's noise. There are needs, questions, spills, and screams. You're in motion, surviving hour by hour. But when the sun sets, that's when the silence comes in like a storm. Loud, heavy, suffocating. It doesn't bring rest. It brings reminders. Reminders that no one is coming to help. No one is going to rub your back. No one is staying up late to make sure you're okay. You are everything to everyone. But to yourself, you're just tired. When loneliness feels like a wall, you talk to your kids all day, but not one adult has said your name. Not one person has asked how you're holding up. You scroll through messages and see nothing new. Your phone is full of group chats about school and groceries, but none that say, "I miss you." No date nights. No deep talks. No one holding your hand while you cry. You try to stay strong because the kids are watching, but you wonder how long you can keep pretending you're okay. You go to sleep with tears soaking your pillow, and wake up with hope slowly slipping away. You chose your kids, and you'd do it again. No matter how hard it gets. You don't regret choosing your children. They are your light, your anchor, your reason for getting up every day. But loving them doesn't mean you aren't lonely. Being grateful doesn't mean you aren't struggling. It's not about blaming your children. It's about being honest. Raising kids alone is soul-stretching work. And it's okay to admit you're breaking, because carrying everything on your own, without support, without comfort, it leaves cracks. Nights without a good night kiss. You tuck them in, brush their hair out of their face, say, "I love you," and turn off the light. And then what? You go to your own bed, alone. No one wraps their arms around you. No one whispers, "Let's try again tomorrow." There's no soft voice saying you're beautiful. No shared warmth. Just an empty pillow and the sound of your own breath. Sometimes you cry quietly so no one hears. Sometimes you just stare at the ceiling. And sometimes, you don't feel anything at all. Because the pain has been there for too long. Looking out, but finding nothing back. You open your phone hoping someone reached out. But it's just notifications from apps you don't care about. You see happy families, romantic dates, surprise proposals. And your heart sinks. You're happy for them. But you're also hurting. Because it's not your life. You put your phone down, ashamed for feeling that way. You're supposed to be strong. But tonight, strength feels fake. The thoughts that keep you awake. At night, your thoughts grow louder. Will I be alone forever? Am I enough for them? Did I make a mistake leaving? Does anyone even see me anymore? The room is dark, but your mind is on fire. You try to sleep, but the weight of your worries keeps you awake. Will the money last? Will your kids hate you for not giving them a full family? Will anyone ever love you again? You press a pillow against your chest and try to breathe through the ache. The touch you miss is not just about sex. It's about being held, being seen, being heard. No one wraps their arms around you at the end of a hard day. No one leans in close and says, "You don't have to do this all alone." You miss the small things. A hand on your shoulder. A kiss on your forehead. Someone helping with dishes even once. Even just silence but shared. You miss the moments that say, "You matter too." Friends disappear, and family doesn't show up. You thought you had people. But when your relationship ended, they drifted. Some didn't know what to say. Some didn't care enough to try. Some just disappeared when you became too much. Your phone stopped ringing. Invites stopped coming. Support stopped showing up. Now it's just you. You've learned how to stretch every penny. How to hold a screaming toddler with one arm. And a mental breakdown in the other. But no one sees the strength it takes. Because they're not looking anymore. You light candles, hoping for peace. You try to make the nights beautiful. You light a candle. Put on soft music. Try to make the pain feel poetic. But it doesn't work. The candle burns. The music fades. And the ache stays. You want peace. Not perfection. Just peace. You want to feel like you matter, outside of motherhood. You want to be held, not just needed. But the night brings none of that. The unanswered questions. You whisper questions into the darkness. Why did he leave? Why didn't I matter enough to fight for? Why do I have to be both mom and dad? Why is love so loud for others but silent for me? No answers come. Just the hum of a fridge. the creak of the walls, the sound of your own heartbreak. You pray. You scream into your pillow. You pretend you're fine. Because tomorrow you have to get up and be strong again. And still, you rise. Despite the pain. Despite the soul-crushing nights. Despite the silence and shame. You rise. You wake up, pack lunches, fold clothes, answer questions. You hold them when they cry. You take deep breaths so they don't see you break. You tell them it's going to be okay. Even when you don't believe it, you keep going. Because your love is louder than your loneliness. You are not just a mom. You are a warrior. Single motherhood is not a phase. It's not a punishment. It's a calling only the strongest survive. You are more than someone who was left. You are more than someone who's alone. You are the one who stayed. You are the one who fought. You are the one who didn't quit. Even when your soul was breaking, you kept showing up. And that is real raw power. To the woman crying tonight, if you are sitting in your bed right now, fighting tears, feeling like no one understands, this message is for you. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not failing. You are doing the hardest job on earth, alone, and still managing to give love, security, and safety to your children. That makes you extraordinary. Not weak, not broken, not less than, just human, and deeply worthy of love. Ending with hope. The nights may be long. The loneliness may feel unbearable, but they will not break you. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to scream. You are allowed to miss love, miss touch, miss help. But don't forget who you are. You are the anchor in your children's lives. You are the reason someone smiles every single day. You are the light that refuses to go out. And one day, love will find you again. Not because you needed saving, but because you never stopped being worth it.